here. You're neither predator nor prey.
I need you to be brave.
First, congratulations, you are very good in this movie.
Thank you.
You played villains before in horror films like Split, now Speak No Evil. So how is for you to play this kind of persons without judging him or questioning his motivations?
I mean, I do judge him. I definitely do judge him. I think if the film didn't judge him, at the end, it would be a difficult thing to tell the story. But I don't need to judge him. I don't need to show my judgment of him while playing him because the film does it for me, you know what I mean? I'm just telling a story and having fun playing a guy who's having fun. Because he is, that's the weird thing. He's a bad guy, doing bad things, but he's having a lot of fun doing it. And that's always enjoyable to do, but I also think it's enjoyable to watch as well. When you watch somebody enjoy what they're doing.
We don't chew with our mouths open.
Please, could you stop telling my daughter what to do?
You don't criticize other people's children. You should say sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, Louise.
Louise, is there anything you'd like to say?
Your character, Paddy, is a professional liar. He hides a lot of things. For you, how was to find the truth about your character?
You got to tell stories about all kinds of people. You got to tell stories about bad people as well as good people. So I'm very comfortable doing that. The story keeps you guessing the whole time. And he's also quite entertaining. He's also really funny. And he's somebody that the audience sort of, despite themselves, want to watch and enjoy spending time with. But then he hurts the audience for enjoying that time with him because they feel like, whoa, I was just like laughing at this guy and now I have to sit and listen to him say this horrible stuff. And getting to play with the moral center of the audience that way is a fun thing to do as an actor.
I admire you. Louise is a great woman.
Paddy is also physically intimidating. Is that something that you talked to the director about?
I was lucky. When I started making this film, just by luck, I had been lifting weight for a couple of years and eating a lot of food and getting bigger and bigger. And so when this film came along, it just was perfect timing. I've lost a lot of that muscle and a lot of that weight now. So for the beginning of the film, I tried to keep him soft. Didn't do any pumping up. I was eating too much. I was keeping him a little more spongy. And then by the end of the film, I leaned up a little bit and I was doing all that crap that actors do before takes, and I was doing push-ups and pull-ups and doing all that arm curls to try and make him look more like intimidating, do you know what I mean? Which was hilarious. I always feel really embarrassed about having to do that stuff, and I'm apologizing to the crew, apologizing to the rest of actors. I am going to do push-ups. I am an absolute wanker actor.
In a genre like horror films, how difficult is to avoid being repetitive as a performer?
Really, it's down to the script. And so if the script has got you making the same moves or exploring the same psychological territory or narrative territory, I think you've got to take a body swerve, you've got to avoid it. But really, like, some of the best actors out there have played pretty much the same character their entire career. So I don't think actually that's a problem. I think I've been lucky in my career to have a hell of a lot of variety, play a lot of different types of roles, and never been typecast. But whilst I see that as a good thing for myself, I do look at some of the best actors out there that I admire, and they've basically played the same thing their entire career, and I don't judge that.
No Hables Con Extraños.